Now, the first thing I want to say is the last couple of days it's been Eid, so phone calls, text messages, I still haven't got back to a few people, friends and whatnot. But today, inshallah, I'll be replying back, even if it's just a message. Yeah, so let me just get on to the video. Now, what if I told you you can make an extra 1,000, 2,000, all the way up to £5,000 a month without owning a business, without stock, and without doing any actual work? Now, that sounds kind of mad, but really, it's already happening all around you. So before I get into it, let me just break something down that most people actually overlook. Now, some of the biggest companies in the world, they don't actually sell products directly. They connect people. So we have a look at Uber. Uber connects drivers to passengers. Amazon connects buyers to sellers. And eBay connects individuals to customers. So that's a blueprint that already works. And brokers, they've been doing it for years, connecting clients to businesses and taking a cut, and that's it. They don't do the job, they don't deliver the service, they just make the introduction and they get paid. Simple as. Most people think these days, I need a business, I need a product, I need experience. Sometimes the easiest way to make money is simply being the person who connects the opportunity, really, and that's literally it. Simple as. Nothing to complicate it. You become that middle person, you become that plug, the link between money and service. The plug isn't always that person that has the products or the service. The plug, with the plug, right, it all depends who the end user is. If I'm the middleman, I'm the plug to the person that wants the service because I plug them into the main person. So let me actually get into the opportunity of this and let me show you exactly how you can do this. So I'm basically partnered up with a window company. I'm looking for people to bring customers. For every customer you bring, you get paid 8%. Simple as. And how it works is simple. Every day you walk past money, and a lot of the time you probably don't even realize it. Anytime you see a house with scaffoldings, builders on the site, renovation happening, all you need to do is start the conversation. That's it. You don't even need to have much product knowledge at all. You walk up, you say something like, "Hi mate, quick one, are you guys sorting the windows as part of this job?" They're either going to say yes or no. If they say yes, you say, "Look, I work closely with a window company, we look after jobs like this all the time. Give me your number, I'm going to make sure that the owner looks after you." If they say no, it's not a problem. This is just where you make the network, and you just say to them, "Alright, are you ever involved in windows? Do you have friends that you might want to look after?" And then you keep it short and simple. They might actually say, "Yeah, I deal with windows, I buy windows, or my boss buys windows, but not for this project right now." You make the connection, you keep the number. You don't even need to forward the number. You keep the number, and then you exchange the number with that person. They might hit you up, and then you can forward on the details once they do hit you up. But all you're doing, you're just collecting their name and their number. That's it. It's as simple as. Real simple. Name, number. I'm going to get my boss or my manager or the owner. Ideally, say the owner. I've got a great relationship with the owner. I'm going to get the owner to look after you. Now, because the company that I'm basically partnered with are really competitive in the marketplace, we're able to basically source very good windows for a good price. So if you check it and actually look at it, one job could be worth £1,000, like thousands of pounds, sorry. Yeah, and 8% of that, that's serious money for a 2 minutes conversation. You do that a few times a week, you're making way over £3,000. And the reason why I say that is because when you see a property that's got scaffoldings, and let's just say they are doing windows, or you meet a builder that does buy windows, a lot of the time the clients that need windows are spending over £10,000. The minimum they're going to be spending is around £10,000. You get 8% of that, that's £800. Now, there's jobs that are worth 20k, 30k, 40k. It all depends on how big the house is. And that's the reason why I say you don't need no start capital. A lot of the time, if you're driving up and down, you see a site, you just need to pull over. 1 minute, I need to see if I can pattern this quick. Where's the boss man? Is he here? A lot of the time he might not be there. Alright, cool, I'm gonna come back round. They might be a bit confused, just tell them brief. I work with a window company, I do this all the time. I just try to get builders the great price, best prices around. If you're naturally someone that's got charisma, a bit of a salesperson, you're gonna do really well, you're gonna thrive. And if you do thrive, this is where the next step comes in, whereby I'll be able to point you to a direction where you could start getting deals that are worth over £50,000. I'll give you the exact blueprint on how to get the bigger jobs. Now, the bigger jobs isn't just a 2 minute conversation, it's more of a back and forth. But when we get there, if I'm able to see that, alright, cool, you're bringing in customers, they're bringing in leads, then I'll just say, look, this is the next step. While still doing this, when you got free time, do this as well. And that bit that I'm talking about, you still don't need no money up front. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to change your life dramatically and X, Y, and Z. You could just see this as another source of income. A lot of the time, the way I look at it is this: if we're able to speak to random people on a day-to-day, there's nothing stopping you from having that conversation with builders. You're not having conversations with snobbish corporate people or anything like that. It's individuals like yourself, like ourselves, normal conversation. To be honest with you, builders, they're blessed. A lot of them are blessed. They'll have that conversation with you. They'll say, yeah, the boss ain't here, come back. And as long as you present yourself well and you just get straight to the point, you're going to get that number and you're going to make that connect. And like I said, after that, there's also another opportunity, and the opportunity beyond that is to perhaps even go into the window game and actually, but that's another level. We ain't going to talk about that right now. But yeah, so this is the video on how you could make an extra £2,000 to £5,000 every single month with no money and no experience, just by having a 2 minutes conversation, collecting details and folding it. If you're interested, reach out to me directly or leave your email address in the comments, and I'll send you a PDF of how to approach people. It's a little script that you can memorize. A lot of the time, really, you lot probably don't even need a script. You just need to be yourself, and make that connection, have that conversation, collect the details if they're interested, and then I will handle the rest of the work. I'll do the closing, I'll do the send someone to do the measuring and all that kind of stuff, and it'll be all transparent. I'll send you the quote, I'll tell you if they're interested, you have their number anyways, so it's all transparent.